Welcome back, guys. In this session, I'm going to show you how we can do conditional rendering in React applications. Suppose right now I have a functional component that is app, and it is just rendering that h3 component over here, or you can say h3 tag. So let me just simply go to the browser and show you. So this is the tag right now. So let me come back to my Visual Studio Code, and suppose this has a component over here. So just above this function itself, let me just create one more function, call it as a dashboard, and it is going to return like this. Okay, let me just simply put here, and let me put a div tag inside that, and here one small h1 I'm going to put, and I will say welcome, welcome whoever the user is. Okay, so this is a functional component of dashboard. So just like this only, let me just grab one more function over here and change the name to, let's say, login, and here I'll remove that welcome user, and I will say please login like this. Okay, now if the user is logged in, okay, we should be able to see only dashboard page. Okay, and if he has logged out, then it should show the login uh, component, which will say please login. Okay, so for that, what I'll do is I'll just create a variable. I'll say is logged in. Okay, at the beginning I'll make it as false. So if the status of this particular thing is false, okay, so it should keep showing us the login component or login function, you can say. Or else, if this becomes true, then it should take him to the dashboard page, and it should say welcome user on the screen. So now let us do in a simple JavaScript manner using the simple if else condition. So I will say like this: in the if condition, if I say is logged in, okay, you can say like this also: if logged in equal to true, like this also you can say, or you can simply directly write like this also. It also means it is true. So if it is true, then here I'll just simply create one more variable called as content. Okay, content is right now an empty string like this. Okay, and whenever the user is logged in, when it is true, I'll say this content. Okay, in this content you make this dashboard as one of the main key parameters, which is going to get stored in this variable called as content. Or else, okay, in this content variable itself, you store that login component. So login like this. Okay, so we have the two conditions like this. Okay, based on these true and false. Okay, the variable which is going to get stored in the content is either the dashboard component or else the login component. So now inside our HTML component, you just have to use this content variable which we have just created inside these curly braces. Okay, now let me just save this one, and let's go to the browser, and as you can see, it is saying please login. Means at the beginning, okay, the is logged in status we have kept it as false, so that's why it is showing us the login command, or you can say login component. But what if I make this as true? So let me just go here and make this as true, save the file, and let's go to the browser, and as you can see, it is saying welcome users. So this is how you can manipulate your React application based on whichever condition you are using, like this. Okay, so this was the first easiest way, by using an if else condition. But if you don't want to use this if else condition, you can always use the ternary operator, which works exactly the same ways, just like the if else conditions. And instead of here printing it like this, okay, first of all, let me use the same curly brace, because I'm going to be using the ternary operators inside the HTML tag. So inside the HTML tags, I'm going to use like this, and directly I'm going to use this variable. So let me just copy that variable and put it over here. Okay, and if this is true, so it goes with a question mark sign, and then if it is true, if he is logged in now, okay, then this dashboard is the one which we need to see here as a HTML component. So let me just put it here as dashboard like this. Okay, and let's get rid of that. Okay, or not, means this is the else condition. If he is not, then it will show the login component like this. So this is how you use the ternary operator. Okay, then there is no need to create a content variable and then show it on the screen. So now directly let me save it and let's go to the browser, and as you can see it is saying welcome users because here we have kept the logged in, okay, is logged in variable as true. Now let me just go back to this one and change it to false. Let's save it and let's go to the browser, and it says please log in again. Okay, so this is called as conditional rendering. Okay, based on certain conditions, okay, it will decide which component it has to display on the screen.